Hi friends, this is Sarah from Serenity. Today we're going to look at Cancer's forecast for March 2020. This reading is intended for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign in Cancer. March is going to be an action-packed month for you, and while this reading is intended for Cancer natives, there are thousands and thousands of you out there, and this may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, just pass it on by, and I hope you find what you're looking for. March 19th will be a turning point for you, and the 19th is the spring equinox. It's a time when we welcome spring, even though it may not quite feel like it yet. It's going to make an impact on your life, working almost like a reset button for your family and relationship issues. Lately, all the things that used to give you pleasure have suddenly become chaotic, crazy, and causing you stress and overwhelm. Cancers are very intuitive and very sentimental, and they can be one of the most challenging signs of the zodiac to really get to know. You are polite and nice, but you keep walls up, so most people don't really get to know you. You're sympathetic and attached to the people that are close to you, but you really don't care too much about what happens in the world at large. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just you're more concentrated on what's going on with your family and the people that are close to you, rather than being involved in politics or, even the politics at work you could care less about. This doesn't mean that you don't care about people. Those born under this sign are very loyal and able to empathize with others and feel other people's pain and suffering and understand people on an emotional level. So this has been a rough couple of weeks, months for you, Cancer, but after the equinox, things should start shifting and you should notice a difference in the energy. Suddenly you're more optimistic. You're more likely to want to work on those relationship issues rather than ignore them or look for ways to self-medicate so you don't have to think about them. So with this energy shift, you'll feel closer to your old self and that things are going to get back to normal, or at least closer to normal. So yeah, by the end of the month, things are going to look very different. So let's draw 2 cards from the Oracle Fairy deck for more clarity and to better understand your lessons for March. So let me shuffle really quickly. And please bear with me, I'm getting over a cold. I actually feel pretty good, but I still sound really horrible, so just ignore that, okay? Feeling safe and body movement. Neither of these cards are a big surprise, are they? So are you feeling safe? Are you feeling safe at home? Or are you being pushed to do things that you aren't ready to do? Your home life has been in chaos for some time, and it's really upsetting. Cancer likes a nice, tidy, orderly home that they can be proud of and that they can relax in and that they can be safe in. So when your house is in chaos, you are stressed, you're angry, you're overwhelmed, and now someone is pushing you to take on even more responsibility, and it feels like just too much. And by someone, I mean your family. Your family is pushing you, and you know it. It just feels wrong. It's not what you want to do. But for now, you're going along with it. At this point, though, you're listening to it. But when you dig in your heels, you won't budge, but you haven't made a decision yet. But unfortunately, this doesn't feel right to you, and you're going against your heart. And we all know how that's going to turn out, right? When you go against your heart, it never works out. You're ruled by your heart and your emotions, and to go against it is always, like I say, a mistake. So this could be a big lesson for you on boundaries. Cancer personalities can be quite complicated, and like I say, really hard for other people to understand you. What they see on the surface is not actually what's going on inside. Perhaps you need to remind the people around you of this, that your home is your safe place. And when you feel it's out of whack or in chaos, then the harmony of your life just explodes. Your throat chakra is blocked, your root chakra is blocked, your heart's blocked, all by this chaos. And it's really easy to become overwhelmed and depressed too with this kind of energy. You need to feel safe and secure at home, and you also need to know that your loved ones are happy and healthy. So when they're not, or when there's this kind of uproar, it's really hard for you to ground and settle down. So you probably haven't been sleeping well either. And you're probably self-medicating with junk food too. So you probably need to watch that. You've been experiencing this discord at home for a while, and this throws everything out of balance, and it looks like it's going to be more of it this month until about the 15th to 19th, and then everything is going to start shifting. I don't think it's going to be like you're going to wake up and, suddenly, voila, everything's changed. I think it's going to be more gradual. But this trying to keep the peace and trying to referee fights and trying to distance yourself from these problems isn't working out. And soon you're going to have to make a decision on what's best for you, what's best for your family. So take the time between now and the end of the month to really find some time to be quiet and to really think things through. It would be awesome if you could find time to do something that you enjoy to kind of lift this heavy energy and give your mind a break. But it's probably not going to happen. It really feels like this is a strong push to work on your relationships. Maybe the big lesson too is setting boundaries to end self-sacrifice for no apparent purpose, because we give and we give and we give, and people don't even know we're giving because we're not telling them. So they just think that we're going along because everything's great. They don't know how you feel, and they don't know the amount of toll all of this is taking on you. So like I say, by the middle of the month, you should have a clear idea of what you can and what you should do. Try and take better care of yourself this month, because this will pass, but like I say, I think it's going to be gradual rather than like flipping a light switch. If you want to know more, you can of course book a personal reading. I'll put the information here and in the comment section below. Okay, the second card, body movement, and this one pretty much indicates that you haven't been exercising. Moving your body via exercise, walking, running, biking, or dancing will definitely help you ease some of the stress you're feeling. Make room in your schedule to go to the gym, or at least go for a walk, and you will feel better almost instantly. This heavy emotional energy that you're carrying around over this chaos around you is kind of settled on you, and it can easily become stuck on the body and cause you to feel tired, fatigued, sad, and grumpy. So movement gets this energy flowing, and then you'll feel better, you'll feel more like doing something, and you'll be able to think clearer. See, often this heavy energy just settles on us, and then it becomes the norm. It's kind of like always wearing a coat. Even when it's really hot, you're still wearing that coat, and you just become used to it. You forget that you can take it off. So once this heavy energy lifts, you'll see an answer to this current situation. It's going to come out of the blue. There you go. It's going to be one of those answers that you would have never thought of, but this opportunity came up and it is perfect. This opportunity with this new information will make a lot of sense and help you get your home life back on track. It's not something you would have thought of, and it's not something you can plan for. Like I say, the opportunity is just going to come up. You just need to be ready to grab it. And if you're feeling fatigued, tired, and overwhelmed, you're probably not going to, because it's taking all you've got to get through the day as it is. So adding something new to it and adding this other responsibility that everybody wants you to take on is just too much, and you're overwhelmed, and you're getting close to shutting down if you haven't already. And that's not ever good. So make some time this month to work on you, to do something that you like, and maybe even get away for a while, even if it's just a couple of hours. And I know the weather, depending on where you are in the world, may not be the best for you to be outside, but if you can at all, get out in nature, because that will help too. Okay, so I don't want to say that this is going to be a horrible month. It's going to be a puzzling month, let's put it that way. But April will be much better. Things will become clearer by mid-month for sure. And by the end of the month, you'll have a better outlook on your circumstances and an answer that came out of the blue that will probably be the best fix possible for the situation. So yeah, it's going to get better. Don't give up, okay? It's going to get better. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, be sure and subscribe. And if this seems like it hit home with you, let me know. Leave me a comment below. And like I say, don't worry, things are going to get better, okay? They're going to get better. Hang in there. All right, Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.